What is going on, guys? Samuel Wormwood Schedule Reviews here, back with your regularly scheduled program on the episode reviews of Survivor. As I'm here for the ninth episode, titled 2 for the Price of 1. It's pretty much again we see Charisma continue to struggle with everything involving the elements and with camp and all that, and people kind of bring her down. People kind of like, Charisma is not good, Charisma's lazy, she doesn't do much, she's a liability. But, and surprise, surprise, what surprise or not, she ended up discovering the idol. So they would make these idols more hard to look on, so hard not to find at least. Like, saying idols are just easy to find nowadays, but that's just done for another day. But she found an idol and she let their trimates about feeling ill when since they had a gallon of coconuts and she only had 2 in an hour. But then we see get to already to the immediate war challenge. That's because similar to an episode of Driver Ghost Island, they tries to run into 2 groups, and both groups go to Trap Council and the one that are out. Well, one group we have Aaron, Dan, Dean, Shannon, Lauren, and Nora. And the other group we have Elaine, Elizabeth, Karishma, Missy, and Tommy. The first one is the orange group, second one is the orange group, and they have to be challenged with each have to balance on a beam while spinning a ball around a frame used in the force. And then the last cast was ascending, where each group win immunity, but the last one standing overall will win people adjusting for the group as well as the right to face the Trap Council last to use the results from the first one. And we see Noah win one for purple, but end up immediately dropping the last minute from exam. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, really, Noah? And lean to orange and void, and then Elaine beat Misty for immunity. In time we get 2 champions. For the orange group, talking was easy, like just Janet. Like, it could be easy, just that's very like Janet is easy, but people thought Aaron, who won the last 2 immunities, to be a huge big threat to the game. Because he was a very physical and strong threat. So people were kind of up in the air about whatever Aaron, Janet, especially Dean himself, he didn't want to vote him out to expose himself, but in the end, everybody voted for Aaron by a 5-1 vote, with Aaron voting for Janet and everybody else voting for Aaron. Well, in the orange group, they actually went to an old idol camp. And they probably went to old idol camp, so. But on the orange drive, we see Missy and Cruzman kind of clashing when the former felt bullied as they tried to talk strategy and all that. And we see Missy trying to talk to Tommy due to his strategic ball with Lauren, but Lauren was like, I don't know, and she decided to want to talk to Missy. Like, oh, so Missy or Tommy tonight. And the conflicts end up burning up again and all that, and in the end, Charisma joined Elaine and Tommy in blindsiding Missy. A 3-2 vote with her and Elizabeth, and shocked Elizabeth, voting for Tommy, and then 3 vote for Missy. I'm just gonna say right back, this episode was so needed after the craziness and after the whole situation that happened last episode, which if you saw my episode recap, you know what I'm talking about. But again, this episode was absolutely needed after that. And it's funny people kind of think that they might end up going to that old up thing that goes down, which actually was very interesting, one of the most interesting things on that season, and this is definitely interesting to say the least. And what's interesting is that this is the definition of proof that Survivor isn't easy. Survivor is like the play, just a simple play isn't just go where you did, because some people think, oh, it's just easy. Like, this episode could have just easily just been a bowling episode. It could have easily just been Janet and Karishma voting tonight. It could have just easily been both of those guys, honestly. I'm serious though, it could have easily just been Janet and Karishma, considering that they're on the bottom, but somehow they managed to squeeze their way out. As Aaron got blindsided and Missy especially got blindsided, especially her reactions, probably one of the best. And her reactions, probably one of the best reactions I've seen in an episode in recent memory. Like, probably since the Michaela one. Like, man, Missy. And on this side, it could have easily just been Karishma. Like, Karishma could have easily gone the front out, but to that whole thing, she had Missy. As someone said, she ended up becoming the least popular kid to the most popular kid. Like, That's a pretty much a big comparison to how she was feeling and how she ended up coming from the bottom to the top. But also, this was definitely a great episode. Definitely much better than the last episode, honestly. This episode really just proves that Survivor isn't just going to go the simple route. It isn't just go like, hey, let's vote out this person and let's vote out. Like, doesn't need to get anybody else, don't need to get about someone else and all that. And that didn't happen. Where two of the most cocky players in this game ended up getting voted out. It was crazy. And of course, everything about the episode is great, from the flips to the names between the contestants and all that, and Elaine ended up flipping on the ally. It's an issue how this was going to feel like to be blindsided and what's going to really happen with her going forward, honestly, to be honest. Definitely a very compelling and interesting episode, and definitely much better than the previous episode. So it's good to see the show's now back on track. As always, I hope you enjoyed my latest episode review of Survivor. I would love to know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on this episode. If you've seen it, did you love it, did you not like it? I would love to know in the comment section down below, and I will link to other episode reviews, including my big recap of episode 6 to 8 in the switch down below. In the switch down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly and honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites. I'll link the switch down below. I am World from Same World Views. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.